Good morning, everyone. Pardon me while I kind of ready to go a little bit while I talk to you. I'm in a bind for time this morning. I feel like I've been shot out of a cannon backwards. Because this morning, well, Fidget came in yesterday. I say came in, I went out and called him and I heard him crying pitifully. And I followed the crying and found him. I'm sorry, that was probably really loud. I found him and he was having trouble walking. His back legs were going out from underneath him. And Fidget is my Siamese baby, for those of you that don't know. And we kept him in and observed him, and he just cried and cried and cried and was having a lot of trouble walking. And I said, well, we felt around him and we couldn't find any place where if we pushed on it he yowled. But it was when he would try to get up and put weight on his back legs. So I said, well, if in the morning, if he's still having a problem, I'll take him to the vet. I was up half the night talking to Falcon and watching some videos, doing a little research and just something which I'll talk about here in a minute. And my mother woke me up bright and early this morning to say that Fidget was crying. So I jumped up out of bed, went out to the garage to get the cat carrier, twisted my ankle on the way because it's just one of those mornings, obviously. So my ankle is throbbing now, but I didn't twist completely. I didn't fall, but I have a lot of problems with my ankles, and so they've been twisted and sprained lots in my lifetime, so they're kind of damaged, and it just twisted just enough to start it hurting for the day. Oops, just dropped something. Where'd it go? I need it. Ugh. So anyway, but it's okay. I can walk on it. It's just kind of ouchy. We took Fidget to the vet, and the vet said he couldn't find a broken bone or like a puncture from a cat fight or anything like that. And said, who knows what it is, basically. He didn't know, so he gave him an anti-inflammatory and said, put him in a small, confining room where he can't jump up on things and keep him in there for the next week. And call me back in a week if he's still having a problem. Well, we have no room like that. Our house, it's a little 100-year-old house. It does not have central air conditioning or heating, so we have window units. We could put him in the laundry room, but there's still lots of stuff he could jump up on, and he'd die of the heat, so we're just going to have him out in the house. We're going today to go meet my brother, Michael, and my lovely, very talkative little magpie niece, Holly, and take them out to Grandpa's house. He gets to meet his grandfather, Mom's dad, for the first time today. I think it's going to be very emotional because I know my grandfather has felt horrible for all these years that they made the decision to put Michael up for adoption. Now, Michael has had a very happy life. I don't think he could have had a better life with my family. The people that adopted him are just lovely, and they just stepped right in, and they had a big family, they had money, they had a nice, beautiful, big house, and were just loving, lots and lots of love, and, he grew up to be a pretty fantastic person. I don't think that he could have done any better in this family, except for, certainly he always wondered about us, and that's a shame that, we didn't get to be in each other's lives, but now we do. Better late than never, as they say. But I know Grandpa, when he meets Michael, is going to be just, it's going to be emotional. Little Holly is beautiful, and she's crazy. I actually said to her over dinner, you are a lunatic. You are going to fit in with the family perfectly. I think she was very excited to have 2 new aunts, and Lori has referred to us as being Holly's own Selma and can't think of their names. Bart Simpson's aunts, Selma and you're all yelling it at me, I can tell, but Patty. And we kind of are. Um, she's, I think, just thrilled to have more attention piled on her and more gifts. And so I'm going to be doing that today. Hopefully I can wake up enough. I'm going to get an iced coffee at Sonic on the way out of town. So Fidget is back home, and he's very unhappy. Doesn't even want to come out of the carrier. You know, I'm just trusting he'll be okay. Trusting the Lord that he'll be okay. And speaking of the Lord,